was quick. Let's put that down. Minimize this bad boy. Maybe one day I'll get this thing right, huh? Where you at here, buddy? Where you at here, buddy? Perfect. There we go. There we go. Round one. Have my whole family watch me nowadays. That's a great thing, brother. I appreciate that, man. Hopefully you guys aren't getting into any arguments, man. But hopefully you guys are having some good discussions. What's up, Buddha Slim? Good, man. Had a nice 40-something hour week, maybe like 44 hours, 45 hours. Working up in the Boo, working up in the Palisades, Santa Monica, all in that area, brother. Let's go. Let's bring it in. I'm gonna be taking some live phone calls today, as long as it no trolls, because the trolls will get eliminated. I mean, how you doing, my Central American brother? I'm doing great, brother. I'm living the dream, man, or at least I thought I was. I woke up yesterday. I told my wife, I'm having a bad day, man. I'm having actually a real bad day. I called her yesterday, right? And she said, "What's wrong, man?" I said, I thought I had a good job. I thought we had a real good marriage. Our family's healthy, but I became woke. And when I became woke, I realized that I have a horrible life, that I'm being oppressed by the man, that we have been this oppressed since the beginning of time. Nah, brother, I'm good, brother. I'm just not trying to be woke, because those guys seem like they wake up and they have nothing but issues, homeboy. Yeah, don't get woke, people. Don't get woke, homie. All right, so you guys got a number up there. We'll shoot the shit, and let me try to get this thing up and running. I see you guys are listening to me nice and clear. That's what I'm talking about. Jason Ortiz, electrical contractor. That's what I like to see, man. I like people working, I like people hustling. I like people going up there, homie. Yeah, Buddha, homie. I'm oppressed, homie. I'm oppressed. I just didn't know it. And that's what the woke people have told me, that the white man is keeping me down, that the white man is holding me down, that you have a horrible life, Gil. You just don't know it. It's almost like the Matrix, homie. It's almost like the Matrix, and now. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got in the house. Let me put on speaker real quick. Hello. Talk to me, brother. Somebody.
Gil?
Yes, this is Gil.
Hello?
Yeah, you're live with American Cholo. Talk to us.
Are you on live right now?
I don't know, when you ask questions like that, it makes me think that you're going to say something that you shouldn't be saying. Yeah, we're live. Talk to us. Come on. Alrighty then. And that's how you get hung up on. Listen, man, you want to call? We're live. Go ahead and call. Caller that called. All right, here we got another one. 619. I think this is that Diego? Talk to us. You're live with American Cholo.
What's up, Gil? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. My name is Ezequiel Rincon. I think you probably seen I kind of commented on something, on the let's run it or something like that.
Right.
Yeah, so what's the topic today, man?
The topic is whatever you want to talk about. It's Casual Friday, brother. Anything you want to talk about it, or just not even talk about, maybe you want to comment, put your 2 cents in the political world, in the regular world, in the hip-hop world, whatever you want to talk about it. It's your phone call, brother. Talk to me.
Well, the thing is that, I had commented about you. You went to the protests and stuff, and I remember you guys put something up about, you said, I don't know, I'm having like a disagreement with somebody, I don't know if I'm going to go, and we had it worked out. And I already knew what it was going to be,
Right.
Because, a lot of people, the problem is that we're like road, everyone wants to, like I was saying, a lot of people, they want to hate the United States, and stuff like that, but everybody wants to go over there, I live in Mexico, in the U.S., but I live in Mexico, and I'm here right now. And,
Okay.
I wish they'd come over here and see. I used to think that way too. The United States, and until I lived over here, I've been living here for 2 years, and fucking government. I love Mexico, but the government. So I hate the government. It sucks over here. People are disrespectful. The cops are the criminals. And that's the truth.
Yes,
cops
brother.
are the fucking criminals.
Yes.
I always carry like 200 pesos in my wallet just in case I have to. Hey, no, pues
Pa la mordida, pa la mordida.
Pa la mordida.
Pa la mordida, carnal, come on.
That's what it is. That's what it is. It's like I tell my wife too. I gotta go los 200 pesos. I go because. They've stopped me, I think, twice, and lo malo que no me agarran con nada menos de $20.
Hey, brother, could you imagine in the United States if you had to walk around with like $500 in your pocket because you're scared the cop's going to pull you over and you got to give him a bribe?
See, that's the thing, man. That the United States, we don't have that kind of stuff over there. As a whole. People look at these things, that cops do and stuff, hey, like what happened to George Floyd, you know what? The cop, he messed up. He's got to pay for what he did.
Yes.
But he's got to pay for what he did. But also, people paint George Floyd out to be some kind of, I don't know what. He's a freaking criminal, man. If you really investigate him, he's a freaking criminal.
Well,
I'm not saying he deserved what he got, man.
That's the thing is this. Most people believe the same thing, that he doesn't deserve what he's got. But if you try to bring something like that and say he's a criminal, then you're going to be called a racist and everything else. And the guy may have been a criminal. We obviously all agree that he got murdered. He shouldn't have got killed like that. But I think the main thing we as the conversation we're having is that when I say, especially you live in Mexico, right? When I say if you have a problem with the American flag, but yet you're going to wave the Mexican flag and say this and that, and the reason you have a problem with the American flag is because the oppression that it brings to our people, the Mexican government and the Mexican police bring much more oppression than that. And people just get their feelings hurt and think we're talking down about Mexico. No, we're not talking down with the culture. We're not talking down as the people, just like America. But at the same time, you got to kind of balance it out, brother, because at the end of the day, brother, this is the best democracy to be in, and it's just sad that our people, when you say that, it's almost like when you're in school and you're taking care of business, you're doing your homework, you're doing all that, and they say, "Oh man, you're being a white boy. Oh man, you're being a nerd."
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, then if that's trying to be intelligent or something, then I guess I'm a white boy or whatever. That's the thing. Is that kind of mentality? It's just that's one of the things. There's a lot of things that are keeping our people down. But I always watch your shows and stuff. And the thing is, that's one of the things that's keeping us down. Our ignorance as a people. The United States, man, if you apply yourself, it gives for everybody, man. But if you want to go, you want to, just freaking be lazy and everything, then want to blame people for no, there's nobody oppressed over there, Gil. You oppress yourselves, That's the bottom line. People don't. But see, here's the thing, like you were saying, you're a racist, and you gotta watch. People are like, oh, geez, I gotta watch what I say because. People are getting fired right now because they can't even.
You can't express yourself. Funny how that works. That you got a bunch of I call them American privilege young guys and even some old guys that sit here and say, "Oh, you're oppressed. Oh, you're this. Oh, you're that. They're keeping us down." But yet, when somebody has a different of opinion than you, you're a racist, you're snap. No, that's the great thing about America. We should be able to have a difference of opinion without being called a racist, without just shutting down the conversation. Because once that conversation shuts down, we're not communicating anymore. We're just sitting here screaming and saying, "Oh, I'm right and you're wrong." And nothing in life is like that. There's nothing that where I'm just right and you're wrong, especially in politics or situations like this, brother.
I know. It's funny though, that as soon as the person soon as a person that's the answer for a lot of people. Oh, you're just a racist.
Yes.
Then it's done right there. There's nothing more. You know, they shut down the whole.
Yes.
Camp.
Yes.
What do you? Ya qué vas a discutir? You know, and that's wrong. You know, and you know, I used to think like that. You know, Gil, I used to think, oh, fucking United States, you know, and stuff. I'm gonna go live in Mexico. Yeah, now that I live over here, I wish I could get out of here. But you know, but my wife, unfortunately, can't. You know, we're trying to fix her face.
Wow. Okay, I get it.
I have to live. I have to live over here, and it's just, you know, it's unfortunate. I hate living over here, you know, but I have to live over here. I cross every day, and you know, it's just. It's hard, you know, but hopefully things will work out, and you know, we can leave this place. You know?
This is what I'm pushing for, brother. This is my I have an end goal. People just don't see it or don't want to see it. My end goal is to try to help push some type of immigration policy in the government, man, because there's too many people that are Latino, raza, whatever you want to call yourselves, that don't have papers, that are maybe like in your wife's situation, that belong in the United States, man, that have been here for many years, got deported for some dumbass shit, and they should have the opportunity to be here. When I speak about immigration stuff, I really believe that there's people who have committed felonies but have been living for the last 10 years, 20 years clean. Those guys should have an opportunity to stay here, man. And there's a lot of people under the radar.
I agree.
That should have that opportunity, but we also need to kick the people that are messing up out. And that's where the conversation gets lost, brother. Because they say, no, we need open borders. No, you don't have open borders, brother. We have fences. You lock your car. You lock your house. Why? Because you don't want just anybody coming in, man.
You know what, Gil? I'm gonna tell you something, and like I live like really close to the damn fence is like 30 feet, you know, whatever.
Right.
People, I watch them. They get like ladders and they jump over, and you know, I see the border patrol like chasing chickens around, you know. You know.
Yeah.
But the thing is that, you know, the only people that don't want this fence up is people who are you know, and I'm not, you know, hey, my parents were born in Mexico, you know, and I love my culture, I love my people, but on the other side of that too, you know, I'm with you too. We got to see who's coming through, because there's a lot of bad people,
of course,
you know, coming through and stuff. And I'm not like agreeing with Donald Trump or nothing, because I think he's an idiot.
Yes,
you know, but I agree with a lot of the things he says, you know, but you know, it's just there has to be reform, you know, and I hope things work out, you know. But we as a people, man, you know, it's really sad, you know. I heard what some of the things you said, and it's true, you know. See, we're our own enemies.
Yes.
Gil, we're our own enemies. We hate that person because he's Central American,
yes,
and that person hates the Mexicans, and we're all the same people. What the hell's the matter with you?
Yes.
That stupid mentality. Until we get rid of that stuff,
yes,
we're gonna be the same. You know, we're not gonna get anywhere. And that mentality that as soon as you see another raza start coming up a little bit, man, instead of saying, oh, man, qué bueno que se está liberando, no, lo agarras de las piernas y lo jalas para abajo, you know?
Yes.
And that's the reality. That's just the reality, you know?
You know, the thing that I posted something on Instagram, I think a couple of days ago, right? This is what I posted. I posted something to the extent of, if you have cancer and you don't speak about it and you don't address it, is that cancer going to go away? And no, it's not, brother. And that's the same thing with us as raza. We don't speak, and just in general, not even just raza, Americans in general, dude. We're scared to speak about certain situations, certain things we feel a certain way about, because we're gonna be demeaned racist. You're gonna get talked down to. But if we don't have those conversations, we're gonna rot inside with all those feelings. And the same thing with raza. We need to have these conversations and stop sitting there and just making the American, not the government, but the flag, the dream, a demon, dude. Because all these guys that say it's a demon are the guys that are born here, have their Xbox, have their nice shoes, have the nice watch, have the nice phone. These guys are on their Instagram. These guys are on their Snapchat. Oh my God, it's so horrible. Get the fuck out of here. You don't know what horrible is, brother.
That's it.
That's the bottom line.
Hey, man, you know, I see here, man, that, you know, I mean, like I told you, the cops are the criminals, but there's also people that are, it's violent over here.
Yes.
And I mean, like, I don't let my kids go out. I don't let my kids go out. I do not let them out. They go with me if they go to the store or something, but they're not allowed out of this house. That's the way you have to live over here. Over there, of course, it's not. You can't just. Things happen too, but at least the law is. Who do people? It's funny that all these people they freaking cops and that. But when you have a problem, who do you call? You gotta call the police. I'm not saying there's a lot of dirty cops. I know. I know there's a lot of dirty cops.
Yes.
But as a whole, man, like me, I did 9 years in prison, man. And I never had any problems with the cops unless I was doing some stupid shit. And then,
funny how that works, right? Funny how that works. When you ain't being a fool and acting like a dumbass, the cops don't really fuck with you. Yeah, you may get pulled over and get some stupid ass ticket, but funny how that works. When you're not acting a fool, you don't get harassed by the cops, brother. And that's, I would say, 95% of the time, homie.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. It's just like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and say, there's all the cops are good, and there's bad. I'm sure there's bad ones and stuff like that. I mean, look at what's happening right now, man. I feel bad for a lot of these officers because you know what, man, they have their hands tied as it is. They now shit. Unless you're killing somebody, they don't even. You can call the cops and say, this is happening. Unless you're killing somebody, they don't want to hear about it.
Yes, brother. Yes.
And now they're afraid. Oh my God, we can't touch this person. We can't do this.
You know what I'm waiting for? You know what I'm waiting for? And I don't mean this in a mean way. When schools open back up and you have some kind of fucking crazy ass, and these are white boys. You got to blame the white boys in this one. The mass police shootings. Who are they gonna call, homie? Are they gonna call the community activists?
I know.
Are they gonna call the news to go over there? And no, they're gonna call the cops. And if something goes wrong, they're gonna say, "Why weren't you guys there in time?" What? Those guys put their life on the line, homie. And these jackasses don't see that, brother.
Man. Yeah, that's it, man. And I don't think it's not that they don't see it. Gil, they just don't want to see it.
They don't. No. Some of them have their heads so stuck in their privileged world, brother, that they don't see it. They really don't. They really think that they are oppressed, brother. They really think that the man's walking out there with the whip and saying, "Hey, boy, come here," and they're fucking slapping him. "Come here, Mexican. Come here, boy." Ain't no motherfucking white man coming and whipping me. I'll tell him to go fuck himself, homie. Straight up. It's a sad thing because that keeps us down. Sorry,
it's funny. I remember something. I'll never forget something you said in one of your things. You said, "Man, I'm not worried about that carload of white boys, man. Nope. I'm not worried about them. I'm worried about that fucking carload of fucking raza."
You know this, homie. Any motherfucker that ever been on the street, homie, you ain't worried about no white boy coming through your block. And if you're a brother, you ain't worried about no white boy coming through your block. You're worried about a Mexican or a black. Me, my hood, I was worried about Mexicans coming through. When I say Mexicans, I mean brown people. People get it confused. Oh, you're picking on Mexicans. Nah, homie.
Yeah. Nah, I hear you, brother. I hear you, man. I grew up around there. In fact, my mom lives probably about a mile from you or something like that.
That's right.
I haven't been over there in a couple of years, and because when I got out of prison, I said, you know what, I'm changing. This is I've had it with this stuff, and I left, and I said, I'm going to go, and Gil, I came over here, I didn't know anybody, or anything, but, I wanted, if si quieres las cosas, if you really want, anybody, you could do anything, man. But,
yeah, brother.
That's why I get pissed off at all these people crying and stuff. I see people on the street that are 20-something years old and asking for money and shit,
Yeah, brother.
And I don't get, to be honest with you, I don't give them nothing because I say, man, you can go to work and stuff, shit, I came, like I said, I came over here and I didn't, man, no tenía nada, I'm not making a lot of money, but still I live a comfortable life and I got a decent job and I forgot about all that crap over there,
right.
That's the way it is.
So for anybody who's just catching on the live, I'm speaking to a caller who's living in Mexico with his wife, with his kids, and was in America for many years. Went to prison for I think 9 years, you said, and that's not even the story. But the story is that let me ask you this. Do you wish if there was a button you can push that you, your wife, and your kids were living in the United States or living in Mexico? And for what reason would you pick?
Of course, I would want to live in the United States. My wife wants to live in the United States because, you were saying something the other day about people, how much they make here and stuff like that. That's what it is. I mean, the quality of life is so much better over there. You want to complain about the law and all that stuff? Come over here and live for a little bit, and you'll understand. You'll understand. It's just people. I'm telling you, Gil. People are just complaining, and a lot of people. You're right. They're so I don't know what's wrong with them or whatever, but there's a lot of people that do see it. They just jump on the bandwagon.
Yes.
It's something like I don't know.
No, you know what? I told you, it's like a B-Rad from Malibu's Most Wanted talking about he lives in the hood and you don't know how oppressed I am. That's what it is, homie.
Yeah.
Hey, brother. Well, I'm gonna have to let you go. I got some more calls coming in, and I appreciate your call, homie. I hope to hear from you soon again.
All right, brother. Take it easy, man.
You got it, brother. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see. I missed a couple phone calls. Anybody else wants to call in? There you go, brother. Talk to me.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello, Gil?
Yeah, this is Gil. You're live with American Cholo.
Hello?
Yeah. I can hear you just fine.
Hi, Gil. This is Sexy Piggy calling in from Riverside County. How are you?
I'm good. Talk to us.
I wanted to know, I don't know if you could answer this, but have you heard of today's new holiday?
Juneteenth or something?
Yep.
Yeah, what about it?
About it?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
What do you think of it?
What do I
I want to
think?
know what you think about it and how you planning on doing a video on this soon or
No, Juneteenth is the day when the slaves were officially freed in the United States.
You could just address it on the live. You could just address it on the live. I'll be listening.
You got it. Thank you for the phone call.
All right.
Yeah, for
Bye.
sure. Okay, so Juneteenth is the day that the slaves were freed in the United States. I think a general, I'm not sure the name, somebody could bring it up, in Texas went over there and wrote and pretty much told them, hey, that's it. You guys are free in there. So I'm gonna hold up on the phone calls right now. So they're trying to push. Let me turn this down, gentlemen. So right now with the BLM movement, they're trying to push for a holiday for Juneteenth. I'm sure if you're an African American, you're very pro it and you want it. Well, I really don't know. To me, it's just right now the emotions are running wild. Everybody wants to do this and that, and sometimes I see it as it's like it's almost the BLM movement wants everything black, man, and they won't stop until everything is African American, man. I think when we go from police brutality to making this a holiday to the state of California this week put a panel together that they're gonna bring. They already passed it. 6 people to look into reparations. So it's kind of like the politicians are just pandering right now at this point. I'm still up in the air about it because at the end it's gonna be a holiday. At the end it's gonna be this. At the end it's gonna be that. It's a lot of stuff to take in at one point. I think it's too quick to sit there and talk about it. I think it should be celebrated within their community. That'll be almost like us saying we want Cinco de Mayo to be a national holiday. And it's almost, this is what it is. The United States is a family, right? And right now in the family, it's all about this, all about this, all about this. It's got to do with jealousy. It's got to do with equal stuff. But right now, it's almost like the news is just pushing for this, and everybody's jumping on board. Nobody's really thinking rationally. So I'm up in the air about it, brother. Okay, let's see what we got in here. Ta-ta-ta. Give me 1 second, people. Talk to me. You're live with American Cholo.
Yo, can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine. Who's this?
This is Rick.
Talk to me, Rick.
Hey, I got a question, Rick.
Yeah, talk to me.
So what do you define
racism as? Gil, I want to know what you define racism as. Because it seems like now in 2020, people don't know what racism is anymore.
Well,
What do you
okay.
define
Well,
racism as? Nobody ever speaks on this.
Well,
Because everybody is interpreting racism as their own way.
yes.
People are interpreting racism as a cop pulling you over. You got a taser, and he defends himself and shoots you. Now, that's racism. I want to know, what do you define racism as?
Okay, thanks for the call, brother. I'll answer that right now, brother. Okay, so to me, racism is not a cop pulling you over and asking you for your ID. It's not a cop pulling you over and trying to handcuff you like that gentleman up at that Wendy's in Atlanta. Racism is something where it's pretty much bred into a person where they hate somebody just for the color of their skin, whether it's brown or black. But I really believe that racism is something that was bred into us, and it was bred into us. Okay, I would say 80% of the Congress and the Senate in the United States are racist. Straight up, they're racist, but why? Because they were bred like that. Because these guys, if they're old, if they're in their 60s and 70s, they were bred in a world where it was pretty much F brown men, F black men. Straight up. They're beaners and there's Negroes. That's it. That's the way we were. They're older now. They try to play the part for the video cameras and all that. But I think that racism, for the most part, is going to start dying out with this new generation. But this new generation is turning too super sensitive too quick. They're trying to install their views and values right this second on everybody, brother. And it doesn't work like that. It's like this, man. Like the cop at that Wendy's in Atlanta, right? The guy, me personally, the guy went in there. The guy was asleep. He was very professional. Had him. He didn't even get him out the car. He said, "Go over there, pull over." Got him out. The guy was also cooperative until that one split second where he wasn't anymore. At that point, it was a fight for their lives. This guy socks up the cops, shoots the cop with the taser, runs away, discharges the taser, and then the cop shoots him. And people are saying, "Well, why, Gil? Why? He must be a racist cop." No, motherfucker, I just got into an assault with you. You could have took my gun instead of my taser. Now you're running away and you're busting on me. I'm going to bust back on you. It's funny how people are so gangster. And that's how you hear on rap music. Gangster this. I got my 9. I got my Glock. I got my this. Well, the name of the game is you act a fucking fool, you're going to get treated as such, brother. But no, they've used that racism word now in everything. But what's going to come back and bite him in the ass? Remember Kevin Hart when he got kicked out of the Academy Awards for saying a gay joke? It's going to become so politically correct that even the brothers are going to start feeling it right now. And when I start saying stuff, like I said about the blue face and all that, I got not too many, but I got actually a good chunk of African Americans. Man, that's not offensive. Man, that's not this. What I'm doing when I do this stuff, I'm just giving them a taste of their own medicine, brother. I'm giving you a taste of your own medicine, and you're going to sit here and tell me it's not offensive just because it is, but yet to you, everything and anything's offensive? And now you got these young American privileged hipsters. Oh, man, we're oppressed, man. I got a nephew, which I love very much, Lil D. He is so oppressed, brother. He is so oppressed that he has I think he has like maybe 30, 40 pairs of shoes. He has like a 40-inch screen flat TV in his house. He's got a pretty brand new car. He don't pay no rent. He has a good job, and he's living the dream. But he's telling me he's oppressed, brother. He tells me, you know what, Theo, I think you're just a little racist. And that's the go-to word out there. You're just a little racist. No, brother. It's like this. When you're a racist, a black man ain't coming into your house. A brown man ain't coming into your house. You're not gonna speak to them. Are those people still alive? Yeah, they're still alive. But there's something. They're out in the hillbilly towns in Alabama. And no shots to Alabama, but they're out in some hilly ass towns in Alabama. The sad thing is, it's gonna come to a point where everybody's racist or everybody's this, and this world is gonna come to a point where nobody can say anything about anybody. Because, oh, you're this. Oh, you're racist against Asians. Oh, this is only the beginning. And if we keep going down this path, oh man, it's gonna be all bad, brother. Let's see what we got in the house. Talk to me, brother. You're live with American Cholo.
how's it going? I just called earlier. I don't know if the phone cut off or something.
I think maybe I hung up on you, but go ahead.
Okay. So, check this out. Can you correct me if I'm wrong?
I will.
Okay. The George Floyd, yes, I believe he didn't deserve to die.
Yep.
But I believe in concrete proof and evidence.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. They're saying that cop was racist. He wasn't yelling no racist slurs when he had his neck on his knee. Did they find his Facebook or Instagram for them to say that this was racially motivated? Where did they get this from?
Well,
because I didn't hear him say anything racist.
No,
I want to know is why are they driving this as a racist thing? Where is the proof that this man was racist? This white guy, and I don't believe that Floyd deserved to die. I don't.
Right.
Why are they saying this? Where did they get this that he was racist?
I think I can explain that pretty well. I think what it is, and it is true, brother, that a lot of times these officers will not treat brown and black people equally as they would a white person. So when that type of racism, I do believe exists. It comes to a point where they look at brown and black people kind of like animals, homie. They don't look at us as human beings, because if that was a white guy doing what George Floyd did, they would have never done him like that. Straight up, and I've seen it happen. As a matter of fact, I had my boy D. Shout out to D, a friend of our family. He's a brother. He sent me a video yesterday of a white cop and a white kid. Same situation. Not even as George Floyd, as the one in Wendy's. This white kid is fighting the cop. At the end, starts hitting the cop. The cop won't shoot him. And that's the thing. To me, you need to be equal opportunity destroyers. If you're gonna shoot a black man, you better shoot that white man too.
Exactly.
Well,
I agree with that. Let me tell you this, Gil.
Talk to me.
Back in the 90s,
Yeah.
let me tell you something. Back in the 90s, when I would mop the streets, we're all bald with big pants, and guess what would happen? They would pull us over.
Yeah, for
They
sure.
would be like, what are you guys up to?
Yep.
We'll be like, we're walking around, and he's all like, well, it seems like you guys look like gang members. And we're like, well, we're not really not doing anything.
Right.
But you fit the profile. You act like a duck. You walk like a duck. You are a duck.
Yes.
So guess what? He would mess with us. They
Yep.
would frisk us. They would fucking... But you know what? We would comply. Because if we didn't comply, you know what? We would get our ass beat. Because there was no cell phones to record back then.
Right.
So you know what we do? We'd comply, and then they'd leave us alone. But they would harass us. But they wouldn't
Yeah, of
shoot
course,
us.
of course.
They wouldn't taser us. And none of us were stupid enough to grab their fucking taser if
No.
they did start beating
See,
down.
that's
the difference about people today. The people today, they don't want to get policed anymore.
Yes.
They want to mouth off, and then the cop mouths back, and then cop wants to arrest them or something for a law they broke, and then they want to fight back. They don't want to be told what to do no more. Nobody wants to follow the rules no more. Everybody thinks they're right. Everybody thinks they know the laws now, and that's what's going on. Everybody thinks they're lawyers now.
With the George Floyd situation, they could say that's racist because, and to a point, I think it is because the cop didn't see George Floyd as a human being, brother. He really didn't, and that's where they're absolutely right on. But the thing is, now the emotions have gone so high that every single thing. The guy at Wendy's, come on, man, the guy fucked up. The guy screwed up.
The guy at Wendy's,
yes.
What would you do if you were the cop?
I'm gonna bust on him.
Family to go to?
I'm gonna bust on him, homie. I'm gonna bust on him.
I'm not gonna go down. I want to go home and see my
Yes,
family.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
And I got bills to pay. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? I gotta pay my electricity. I gotta pay my
Yes,
mortgage.
yes.
I gotta pay everything.
All right, brother.
And a lot of people don't have logic anymore. They don't have logic no more. That they don't think. They go off what people write on media posts.
It's the emotions,
People are
brother.
not thinking
It's the
for
emotions.
themselves anymore. They're not thinking for themselves no more. They're letting the emotions get to them. And I believe it's all this privilege. Like the guy that called earlier. I like that guy's mentality. The guy that's in Mexico. That guy is dead on, man. You know what it is? Those people are the ones that are saying they're oppressed, that the government is taking advantage of them, this and that. And those are the people that also say that. Let's say you create your own business, Gil.
Yep.
You have your own business. You buy a property. You become a millionaire.
Yep.
Right? These people believe that now you're taking advantage of the raza because now you're making raza work for minimum wage and you're only paying them this and that and you're the millionaire. But you know what? Where these people fail to see, those people don't know how many lawyers you had to pay.
The struggle. The struggle.
Loans, how many loans you had to get. How many did you have
hey, brother.
to invest your money?
I hate to cut you out, but I get this other phone call, brother. I appreciate the phone call.
Okay. All right.
All right, brother.
Thanks for receiving the call.
That's right, brother, for sure. All right, let's see. Anybody else call? I saw a couple come through. I missed them. Here we go. Talk to us. You're live Friday with American Cholo and the rest of the crew.
Hey, I want to tell you this Two-Face, dude.
Okay, talk to me. That's it? So you two-faced and you hang up? Come on, homie. I might be two-faced, but you a chump. Oh, he's back. He's back. All right, let's see what you got. What you got, brother?
Hey, up on me.
No, I didn't hang up, but you hung up on me.
No, because you wear that shirt, but you got no neck.
Oh, this is fucking Fat Boy Sonny. Come on, homie. I got a neck, carnal. What's going on, Sonny?
Nah, man, I'm just listening to the live, dog. Just want to say saludos to everybody.
There you go. Sonny's calling in, saying what's up. He's looking for his neck. We'll talk to you later, fool.
Later.
All right, let's see who we got. Let's see who we got. They're coming in. You guys want to call again? Go ahead. Let me see if I can. Let's see what we got in the comment sections. I haven't trying to keep up, carnal, but it's kind of hard. Yeah, we had a gentleman from Mexico call in, and they love America, brother. We all do. But when we say America, we're not talking about the government, man. I saw Sella here somewhere, 562, talking about division with the flag. No, that's something we have to have a conversation about. Because when we're going to protest and we're going for a certain cause, brother, we need to know how to play the game. And playing the game with other flags ain't going to work. They're not going to let you in the door, brother. All right, let's see what we got. Talk to us. You're live with American Cholo. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, hello. How's it going, man?
Talk to me, brother.
Hey, brother, you know what I think it is, man? And I'm generation too, man.
Can you turn your volume up just a bit, please?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, yeah.
So, yeah, like I was saying, man, you know what? I think a lot of it is just trends, man. You know, everyone was staying home before the whole protest, the coronavirus, and that bursted out. Everybody was out there.
Yes.
It's just a lot of it is just trends, you know?
Well, I think what it is everybody's been stuck at home for so long. They had nothing to do. Before this, don't go nowhere. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. This is worse than the Black Plague, coronavirus. And these same people who were telling you that, all of a sudden the protests happen. You got 25,000, 50,000 people, and they're not saying anything, brother. And I think it's more, and not, especially the Weddles, dude. The Weddles, it's more for the gram, homie. I drive by over here. I drove by my house the other day by the park, North Hollywood Park, right? They have a little speaker out there. And I see some white lady, not white girl, not even white lady. She's maybe like mid-20s, right? She's talking to the mic, and she's saying, "Oh my God, I live in Orange County. I never knew how much white privilege I have. Oh my God." I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you, man? It's like they're bowing down, and people are taking advantage of it. And you know what? As a political party, any political party would take advantage of this, brother. And that's what they're doing. They're taking advantage of these young, dumb suckers thinking they're oppressed, and they've been keeping everybody down, brother.
Exactly, man. Exactly. That's all it is, man, honestly. And I do feel for those, you know, that are taking losses. A lot of, you know, Hispanic businesses, I'm here in downtown.
Right.
A lot of them, you know, took big losses. A lot of people looting. And that's just not right. I mean, that's just going in the other direction.
No,
you're not adding value to the cost.
That's counterproductive. But when you sit there and say something like that, you're not for the cause. You're a racist. You're this. No, man. You don't go and victimize somebody else because you've been victimized. If that's the case, let's just get our guns going and let's go gangbang. That's what gangbangers do. I've been victimized. They shot my homie. I'm gonna go shoot your homie.
Exactly, and it just becomes a downward spiral, man. After that.
Yeah, brother. Pretty much, homeboy. Pretty much. Hey, well, thank you for the phone call, brother. Appreciate it. There you go, people. People are calling in and giving their opinion. You got an opinion? Here you go. Let's see what we got in here. Didn't the cop kick a dead body after shooting him? I don't know. And really, at that point, I don't know. Like, who's this said that? Miggy Gomi. I don't know if you've ever been in any kind of shootout situation when your life's in danger, brother. I'm not saying I have, but I can guarantee you're gonna do some crazy ass shit. Your adrenaline's pumping. You just shot some guy. It's fucking going nuts. Guess what? You might fucking kick him, homie. You might kick him because right now you just thought this motherfucker's trying to kill me. So until you've been in situations, people think these people are robots. That, oh, it's RoboCop. They have a thing and they see, oh, Taser's been shot. Oh, purpose down. No, they're human fucking beings. We're all human beings. At bottom line, we are all human beings. If the cop kicked the guy, I'm sorry. At that point, he's dead. You're back into your emotions. You're back into, oh, well, he kicked him, so it must be murder. No, the guy just thought he was going to get killed. He killed this guy. I'm sorry. The guy, not the Trump, Forrest Gump said, stupid is as stupid does. You want to act stupid? You want to act a fool? You're going to get shot, homie. And that's not even with the cops. That's like you pull up on a carload of guys and start talking shit to them somewhere. You're going to get shot, homie. That's like you see some guys hanging out a corner and you're getting at your car all drunk and saying, you know what, fuck you guys. You're going to get shot, homie. When? Is it because 6ix9ine came out? The street rules have changed? The streets is the streets, homie. You're going to act a fool. You're going to fight some guys with guns. You're going to get shot, homie. These guys need to realize that. To me, it's this, homie. To all raza who are watching this, maybe the brothers don't want to hear it, but if you want to hear it, okay. To all young raza that are watching this, to all young men who are watching this, to older men who are watching this, if you get pulled over by the police, put your hand on the steering wheel. Sir, I'm going to go for my driver's license in my pocket. No problem. Here you go. Sir, I'm going to get my registration. No problem. Here you go. Sir, I'm going to do this. They tell you to get out the car. You may not like it. I'm going to get out the car. I got DUI. Sir, put your hands behind your bike. Put your damn hands behind your back, homie. Get cuffed up and go. But the problem is this new generation thinks that you don't do that. Well, until they change the rules, this is a video game. And this video game's been going on for many years. All of a sudden, we have a new person coming into the video game and you guys want to change the rules? Life don't work like that, people. Let's see what we got. Talk to us. You're live with American Cholo.
Hey, Mr. Cholo.
Talk to me, homie.
Hey, what's up, brother? Saludos from Salinas, California, man.
Salinas, what's going on? Shout out to Salinas, carnal.
Yeah, hey, man, we love your show. We love your message, and we're right behind you, man. Keep up the good, positive message, man. We're right behind you.
That's what's up, brother. I appreciate you guys, man. It's all love, homie Cali, homie.
Yeah, hey.
Talk to me.
We stay here as a family. Watch your show, man. Enjoy it. We got the grill on. You're on the big screen, and you're on our living room right now, man.
What's the name of the family in Salinas? I hear it. Hey, what's your guys' name over there, Salinas?
Hey, the Ibarra family, man.
La Ibarra family. Shout out to La Ibarra family, Salinas, watching the big screen. Have some good tacos and carne asada and drink a beer for me, homie.
Hey, saludos, man. Gracias.
That's what's up, brother. That's what's up. Those are good phone calls, brother. Those are good phone calls right there. You know what? What I've been noticing on this forum, man, is that we're so much alike, man. We're so much alike, whether it's here in North Hollywood, Salinas, California, Texas, Florida, anywhere we're at. We're so much alike, and there is people that think different than us, and that's okay. But the difference between people like me, people like this gentleman called, the other guys who called, we can accept a difference of opinion. This, and I don't even know if it's just this new generation, it's like, it's our way or you're a racist. It's our way or you just don't know. It's our way or you're just out of touch. I'm not out of touch. I pay my bills. I go to work every day. You know who's out of touch? The chump who don't even pay bills. The chump who's on welfare. The chump who's on food stamps. That's the person who's out of touch with what it is to work. When these guys, and this is the funny part, with all these people who think, oh my God, we're oppressed. One day you're going to be a 47-year-old person. And you're going to look back and say, damn, I'm a jackass. And you're going to have younger guys saying the same thing you were saying, that, oh, I'm oppressed. Nah, brother. Since the beginning of time, all countries have been killing. All countries have been conquering. That's what we thrive on. We love it. We talk about Genghis Khan. We talk about Julius Caesar. We hype these people up because that's how it was in the history, and it is to today. But today, we live in probably, aside from the COVID, the best time to live in the United States of America. The best time to live in the world. We're not in World War I. We're not in World War II. Those were some crazy-ass times when you had actual Nazis and the bitches coming in here trying to take over the world, brother. We're not in that place. And if this is Rome and they're imperialists and they're conquering, where would you rather be? Would you rather be in Rome or would you rather be getting conquered, homie? That's just my question, homie. You call me a sellout, call it what you want, carnal. I'm living a pretty decent life. And a lot of us are. As long as you work, as long as you take care of business, carnal. Okay, let's see what we got in here, man. Time is it? I gotta enjoy my Friday too, players. Big Roo, you're supposed to come through. He's a buster. All right, let's see what we got. We got 818 in the house. Talk to me, brother. You're live with American Cholo.
What's up, brother?
Talk to me, homie.
Hello?
Yeah, you're live. What's going on?
Yeah, no, just calling in to say appreciate everything you do, bro. Love the channel, man. Always check it out, man. Just thanks for what you do, boss, man.
That's right, brother. So where you from?
I grew up in the Glendale area, brother. Glendale and Echo Park.
Right. How old are you?
I'm 26 years old.
Oh, so you're one of the young guys.
Yeah, man. I'm one of the young guys, man. I watch your channel all the time. Me and my homie, he's a little older. We always, would chop it up about, different topics that you've been talking about on the show,
Well, this is what people don't get about my channel and stuff. I like to have conversations that people just shy away from, brother. Too many of us shy away from certain conversations, man.
No, man, yeah, no, definitely. Like, there's a lot of things that need to be addressed, different topics, especially, sorry, but I'm outside, especially, in LA, man, there's a lot of different things that people, older people, younger people need to come to the table and really sit down and have a real dialogue, man, because,
yes.
shit could get out of hand,
Yes, absolutely, brother, absolutely. So, as a 26-year-old, you don't feel oppressed, brother, like my nephew?
Me, man, like, I don't really feel oppressed, as far as, like I get work just fine. I'm able to make a living just fine and do what I got to do. I don't really feel oppressed, man. There are some times where, you might get pulled over by a police officer, something like that, where you feel, you're getting sweated a little harder than usual or than someone else would, but I don't really feel like I'm being oppressed or like my rights will be taken. I feel like it's a great time, to be out there. YouTube channels, there's all sorts of outlets and different ways of making revenue,
Yeah,
so
brother.
I feel it's a lovely time, man.
That's right, brother. Hey, I appreciate the phone call. I tell your other partner I said, what's up, homie?
Hey, I will, man. Shout out to the North Hollywood area. I used to work at a dispensary out there. I don't know if you're familiar with No Host Finest.
Yeah, they shut it down like maybe 2 months ago. They're killing me.
Yeah, that was the shop I used to work at, man. Me and my homies used to work there and everything. That was my spot for years before I started even working there. But I know that's a no-hold landmark right there. So I just had to give a shout out to say I'm part of that team over there too.
I got my shirt.
Okay, you got your shirt. All right, cool. Yeah.
Hey, thanks, brother. Shout out to No Host Finest, man. You guys need to come back.
All right, man. I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna talk to the big bosses, man.
That's right, brother. Appreciate you, man. Late. So I wanted to hold on, who is it? Hold on, Miggy Gomi. I saw a comment in here that I want to address. Where are you at, Miggy? Where are you at? Okay, Gil, if someone breaks into my house, let's say somebody breaks into my house, and we get into it, then the guy runs on the street, can I get away with shooting the guy in the back as he runs on the street? Okay, Miggy, no, you can't. But if the guy runs into your house, you and your wife are trying to tackle him, he hits your wife across the face, he tases your wife or tries to tase your wife, and then you're running out the door chasing this son of a bitch, and as you're running out the door, he got the taser that your wife was trying to shoot him with, and turns around and shoots the taser at you, you can shoot him. That's a situation that happened. People act like this guy at Wendy's got out of the car and just started running. If he would have just got out of the car and started running, no, you can't shoot the guy. But you're forgetting a whole part of the movie. You're forgetting a whole huge scene, which the scene was, sir, I need to turn around, put your hands behind your back. I'm taking you in for DWI. Hits the cops, wrestles the cops. At this point, don't look at him as cops and a guy. Look at it as three gentlemen having a fight for their lives. Because these cops don't know if this guy's got a gun. Don't know if he has a gun in the car. At this point, all they know is this guy's combative. They don't know if he's wanted for murder. They don't know if he's Ted Kennedy, the Night Stalker. They don't know who this guy is at this point. All they know is that this guy's fighting, hit him, tried to tase him, took the taser, ran out, busted on you. Yeah, you're going to shoot him, man. And if you ain't going to shoot him, you're going to get caught. That's the answer. Let's see what we got. Hold on. I'm having issues here. Where we at here? I lost it. Try again, people. Try again. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, talk to me, brother. You're live with American Cholo.
Hey, what's going on, Gil?
What's going on, brother? Talk to me.
Hey, Bo. I just want to say, man, I love everything that you do. I support you and the channel fully. I think that the raza, we're too content. We're very content on everything we get. They give us a little bit, and we'll take it.
Yep.
And that's it. And I think we need to stop being so content with everything. You know, that's how everybody else, that's how all the other races get down. So we got to stop being so content with everything, man.
Well,
You know what I mean?
I think what it is we've been programmed to stay quiet, brother. We've been programmed with that cholo gangster machismo mentality. Que hey, ponte a trabajar, no digas nada, because then you're just being a little bitch and you're crying. You know what I mean? And
That's right.
And
That's right.
they even use that on us right now. I was having the conversation again. One of my favorite nephews. My nephew tells me, "Hey, Theo, why you bringing all this stuff up right now? It's all about BLM." I said, "What?" I said, "Wait a minute, brother. Before this BLM started happening, I was bringing stuff up like this, and I'm going to continue. But let me ask you this, nephew: if not today, when do we bring it up? Give me a date. Give me a date right now, and tell me, hey, Gil, in 2021." July of 2021 or maybe July of 2022. When do we as Raza bring up our issues? Because I've been around in America since 81. I've been following politics since 1989. You know when we bring up our issues? Never, brother. And they will never allow us to bring up our issue. And we got to bring it up ourselves, brother. And it ain't no hate on nobody else. It's us trying to love our people. And us loving our people is wrong? I don't want to be right, homie. Straight up.
That's right. Brown love, man. Brown pride.
That's right,
hey,
carnal.
man, I appreciate you and everything you do, man. That's right, man.
Hey, man.
Keep spreading the message, homie. Keep spreading the good message. That's right.
As long as you guys are still around, I will, brother. Thank you. I appreciate the call, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, homie. Bye. Talk to me. You're live with American Cholo.
Hey, what's up, Gil? Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine, homeboy.
Hey, so my name's Daniel. I'm a white boy from Paramount.
Okay.
And I was a Southsider. Grew up as a Southsider, though. Did a bunch of time, and I moved to a city called Ramona, right?
Right.
San Diego. Mostly all white folks. So I've seen both sides of the fence here.
Yes, sir.
And my question to you is, and I know a lot of white people are saying this right now, but I'm genuine when I say this. I'm not a racist person, never have been.
Right.
Now, I fell in line when it was time to fall in line. And if we don't get this shit right, what's going to end up happening is this nation's going to be CDCR. And everyone's going to be forced to fall in line.
Yep.
So, my question for you is, where does a white person at all have any voice in this, or have we just lost all respect and just that's it? We're all racist, or
Well, this is what it is, brother. If the white people don't speak up for themselves like you are, then you are going to lose your voice because you're being drowned out by the nasty word. You know what the nasty word is? You're a racist. Anytime you disagree, they say you're a racist. But the problem is that as a white person, you're more sensitive to not say anything because if you say anything, oh, fuck, they're going to label me a racist. Me as a Latino, I get to say it. Screw you and your racism, brother. You're not going to sit here and say because you disagree with me that I'm a racist. And I think that And that's an issue because these people want to talk about freedoms, want to talk about this. Well, freedom works both ways. You can't sit there and just think that your way of thinking is the only way because this is America and we share this country, brother. Because if that's the case, then the liberal, the BLM movement, all that, eventually they're going to run the country and they're going to be, you can't say this, you can't say that. Well, guess what? That's a different type of a dictatorship. So at the end of the day, we all need to have a voice in this, and you can't just simply dismiss somebody by saying you're a racist. So to me, my advice is no, don't stay quiet, brother. And don't sit there and let somebody call you a racist, and don't sit there and make an excuse like, I'm not racist. Say, screw you, brother. That's the great thing about America. You don't got to sit there and bow down to him, brother. And that's what too many people are doing is bowing down, and there's no logic even in the world right now. In America, it's all about sensitivity. Everybody's super sensitive. Anything you say, oh my God, you're a racist. I say this to your racism, homeboy. Is it racist? Yes. But you know what? I don't got to sit here and tell you I'm not a racist. Get out of here. So, hey, brother, I appreciate the call. I got to get another one, my man.
Hey, Gil, I respect your opinion, bro, and a lot of us do out here. It doesn't matter what color, bro. Keep up the good work. and I appreciate your opinion, man. It's doing big things, whether you believe it or not.
That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, brother. Bye. All right, talk to me. You're live with American Cholo.
Hey, how's it going, man? My name's Ed from Yuba City, 530 area. Yeah, but I just figured I'd add on to what you were talking.
Talk to me.
And, yeah, it's a scary thought, man, in the world where you have to tiptoe around like you're on thin ice with anything that you say.
Yep.
Like you're saying, like all this liberal stuff. It's like freedom of speech is out the door when it ain't one of them speaking. It's like somebody else that has like your own opinion on something. And I mean, it could be critical thinking. Like just being able to articulate what you're trying to say out there in the world, like
Yes.
what you do and what you guys did in that protest is pretty cool. And then on another note, like what happened with that kid, because I do security myself, bro. And
Right.
what happened to that kid is like, I'm curious if that's going to go as viral or what's going to happen with that, man. Because it's a little weird.
I doubt it, but
Yeah, go ahead.
I doubt it, but I think at the end you're gonna see that the problem is that right now the fear for police, the fear for this is so bad, and even it's on both sides that nowadays kids. Okay, back when we were in elementary school. What do you want to be? I want to be a firefighter. I want to be a cop. A lot. Not doctor so much. Firefighter, cops, or a criminal, whatever, right? And nowadays, nah, man, you want to be a cop. A cop is a bad thing. So you got the fear of God into a lot of people thinking a cop's pulling me over, he's gonna kill me. And again, if you're a raza, if you're American, cop pulls you over, brother, do this, homie. If you got I've been arrested 3 different times with guns on me. I got arrested with, what did I get arrested with? Oh, actually, no, the first time they didn't find out. The second time they got me with a Tech 9. The third time they got me with 38 and 9, a bag full of bullets. Every single time the cops got me, brother, I played the freezing game, man. Because the name of the game, you got a gun on you, you move, you're going to get shot. Those are the rules of engagement. You're not going to go in the middle of the war and just expect everybody to know, hey, the rules of engagement have stopped. You can't shoot people. You have to try to hug them or something. If they got no, man, the rules of engagement are still the same, but those are police policies. So what we need to do is change the policies in the cops. You can't sit there and keep charging all these cops for murder when it's not a murder, man. George Floyd, yeah, it's a murder. Charge him, send him away. This other one, no, it's not, brother. Let's see what we got in the house. All right. Talk to me. You're live with American Cholo.
Hey, what's up, Joe? This is Elias from Panama. I finally been able to talk to you.
Talk to me, homie.
Hey, yeah. So I'm a little confused, man. Like I don't know what exactly you believe in. Do you believe like systematic racism like exists, or it's not a thing, or what do you believe in?
Okay, I believe that systematic racism, the way they say it, does not exist. We know what exists, brother? What exists is the wealthy and the poor. And that's the big fight that these jackasses don't see. What's going on in America is the rich are getting richer and richer, and they don't give a shit what color you are, brother. Because you know why? Most of the brothers that are in basketball, football, these guys are making millions, and these people don't care about what color they are. They care about how much money they can bring you. I don't think there's a group of people out there that have so much power that say, "Oh, we're gonna keep the brown and black man down." No, I think this is the United States. We can make some money, but we need to get involved politically and start changing from the inside. But there's not that. To me, that's almost like an excuse to sit there and say why you have a horrible life. I bring it up again. I'm in my hood. I did 6 years. I was a gangbanging fool. My mom was a dope dealer. My dad was a drunk. I'm still here, brother, and I'm thriving and I'm surviving. I got homies who just got out the joint. I got one who got out the joint 4 months ago, did 12 years. He's working for me. He's thriving and surviving. I got another homie, did 5 years, got out. He's thriving and surviving. If those guys sat there and said, "Oh, fool, it's the systematic racism that's keeping me down." Nah, at the end of the day, we're our own worst enemy. I don't got time to worry about some redneck white boy saying I'm a fucking spick. Fuck that guy.
Can I interject just a second?
Absolutely, brother.
So when so I don't know what, like, you're characterizing their arguments, and I think you're doing it incorrectly.
Okay.
So, like, there's a widely cited study, a very rigid study that talks about, like, marijuana usage
Yes.
within, as far as whites that use marijuana,
Yes.
and blacks, they
they use it at the same rate
Yes.
that whites do. But they get longer sentences, and they seem to get locked up more than whites. This is you could look up the study. This is a widely accepted study in academia. You don't seem to contend with these sort of arguments. You just turn to some sort of like nebulous, like surface level, like sort of argument. And when somebody's talking about like systematic racism, they're not talking about some sort of like conscious like force.
So
they're not talking
what
about
is it?
What we're talking about like is things like that.
What is systematic racism then?
It's what I just explained. It's the study that I can point to as far as like marijuana usage within whiter communities and black communities. They use it at the same rate, but blacks are locked up for it at a higher rate. You look at Minneapolis. A large reason why they were upset is because they're not only killed at a higher rate, which they absolutely are. So are brown people, so are Mexicans. They're absolutely killed at a higher rate as far as like unarmed, unjustified killings. Not only that, but they are stopped, they are frisked, they are pulled over at a higher rate. And there's a large studies regarding this. You seem to be like a class reductionist where everything comes down to, I don't know, it's really weird. Like everything comes down to like income and economics.
This is what it is, brother. You talk about studies and you talk about this. I live here, brother. I live in my hood. I'm living here, so I don't need to see a study. And do white boys get off easier? Yes, they do. But that's a judicial thing. It's a judicial thing that we need to change in the system. They do get off.
It's systematic, correct?
I don't know if it's systematic. Okay, maybe in the judicial system it is.
Judicial is a superstructure.
Okay, maybe in the judicial system it is, but when it comes to cops doing their job, if you're gonna tie the cops' hands, okay, put it this way: you may have never lived in the hood or the ghetto, brother, and don't know what these fools go through. Because I know, because I used to be the fucking guy telling fuck the cops.
It doesn't matter if I
Oh no. Listen. When you say it doesn't matter, you never lived in the ghetto or the hood, but you know how it works. If you're soft in the ghetto or the hood, you're gonna get ran over, guy, straight up. And you're sitting here telling me it doesn't matter. It's like saying this. Hold on. It's like saying this. It's like you're gonna go to the joint. Hey guys, let's get along. No, you're gonna become systematic racist, or you're gonna be hard as fuck. You're not gonna go in there and just be soft. If you're in the ghetto, you're in the hood. You gotta be strong. You're gonna get ran over, brother. Straight up.
Absolutely. I don't know what I've said that is at odds with what you just said. Do you think like social scientists are like taking their data and extrapolating through like 3 or 4 different people that have successfully made something? Or they don't do this. They're large scale meta-analysis, some that span 25 years.
You know what?
This is how data works. This is how academia works.
You know what I know? I know is I make structural stuff happen. I do structural decks, structural pools, structural stuff, right? And all I know is that on every single job there is these very smart individuals called architects, very smart individuals called engineers, that their computers tell them this, their computers tell them that, and at the end of the day, we're cracking our heads saying, why did these jackasses build this? And somebody will sit there and tell me, oh, well, for so many years. But when you're really in there working it, all that stuff, yeah, it helps, but you're not going to build it just because it looks good on paper. And that's kind of what you're telling me. All these studies, all this. I'm not worried about a study. I'm here living it, brother. There's no study to it.
Do you think that poverty like contributes to crime? Do you think those things?
Yes.
Absolutely, right?
Yes.
Where did you come to that conclusion?
Yeah. Why? Where did I come to that conclusion? Because I live it.
Yeah.
Because I live it. But how about this? Do you think the way people raise their kids contribute to crime?
Yeah, but when you have
No. My mama told me never listen to anything until after the butt.
I'm getting to your point.
Go on.
Yeah, I'm getting to your point. Like, yeah, you're absolutely correct. The way you raise your kids is huge. But don't you think it's a problem though? Like when you have like something like the war on drugs that statistically taking like black fathers and largely like brown fathers away from their family. You don't think like this is any sort of like systematic workings as well? Like you don't think this has anything to do with it at all?
Okay, listen. My mom went to prison twice for slanging dope. All right. My mom, my mom was a dope dealer, homeboy, and I was the muscle behind her dope dealing, carnal. She's out doing her thing now, and you know what? She's never once told me, "Oh man, it was the man, it was the oppression." It's just you gotta hustle. But okay, okay. I'm just saying it. Let's not get arguing semantics now. It's a conversation. Don't sit there and say the man. I'm just saying in general, brother. The thing is this. people are always quick to make an excuse for what's going on. Does that have an issue? Yes. Bottom line is though, like let's say right now we're having this conversation because of a lot of police shootings, right? The George Floyd, absolutely wrong. Are you gonna tell me that a lot of these shootings that they're talking about, if these guys would have just said just got handcuffed, not resisted, they wouldn't be alive today?
Right. We could talk about whether a shooting is justified or not, but the fact is that blacks and browns are disproportionately killed by the police.
Yes.
Disproportionately. This is a fact. Like, you could talk about whether something is justified or not. Then we got to get into morality.
But that's policy, brother. That's policy. That's policy that these jackasses are using. But you know who makes those policies? Politicians. Democrats and Republicans. Politicians. These guys sit there and act and say, those are policies.
Part of a system?
Huh?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Our politicians part of a system?
Yes.
Then doesn't that speak to my point?
Because the system has issues, it's systematic racist. Listen, brother, I'm a brown man. I don't go outside. I see a cop drive by. I just look at him, brother. Guess what? It's like the gangbang world. When you're gangbanging in your world, you could be living in. Okay, there's nice neighborhoods in LA that look very nice, right? Very nice. But to certain individuals, it's a war zone. Why? Because mentally and physically, they're in a war zone because they figure that I'm from A gang and me and B gang do not get along. We're in a war zone. The rest of the world is looking at it saying,
why are brown people in those conditions disproportionately, Gil? That's my question. Why are black and brown people in those conditions disproportionately? Like, what's the variable here?
The variable is education and getting off that mentality that I'm a victim. The variable is start working, stop making excuses. Is there situations we need to change? Yeah. Is there social injustice? Yes. But to sit there and simply blame everything on being racist, come on, brother.
Gil, it's not about playing a victim. It's about recognizing a social phenomenon. Like, how do you explain, like, the average white household income is $100K a year. That's the average white household income. The average black household income is less than half. Do you think it's all just because black people chose to make less than half of what white people make? Don't you think there's other things that go into this?
Listen, I don't think they choose. But when you look into the numbers, brother, there's some people that don't want to work. Straight up, some people, and you're gonna.
The numbers, though.
But you're telling certain amount of people, brother. There's some people, and this is the problem. We become a society that wants shit for free. They want stuff for free. The white people, why they're making so much money? Yeah, because they've been in charge for the head of the game for so many years. They've been in charge, but now it's more about money, class with money. It's a different class of rich and poor, brother. And that to me, that's the real fight. To me,
I recognize this.
To me, that's the real fight.
I recognize that there's a racial element as well.
Yes.
I recognize what you're saying, but I also recognize that there's a racial element. There's certain studies, again, whether you value them or not, and they've conducted these studies and they controlled for these socioeconomic conditions, and the only thing that's left, the variable that explains or could explain or to our best ability is race. I mean, these exist.
Okay, so
can you just hand wave them away as meaning nothing?
No. To me, it's this: you have enough people like yourselves who are advocating that. I got no problem with that, brother. What I'm advocating for is get educated, get politically inclined, start voting, start getting in there, start becoming mayors, start becoming governors. Let's start getting in political. That's my fight, brother. It doesn't mean I don't respect your fight. All right, that doesn't mean I don't respect, and that's the thing. I think that's where the conversation gets lost. It doesn't mean I don't respect your fight, but my fight is let's do something other than just saying we're oppressed. Okay, yeah, we know we're oppressed. Yeah, we know we're at the bottom of the barrel. How do we get on top, brother? And to sit there and just say America's racist, this and that, you're gonna lose the fight.
I understand that, Gil, but the way you present and characterize that argument about saying we're oppressed, you use like this hyperbolic, like the most hyperbolic like language ever. Like, why don't you boil it down to like I'm bringing you studies, I'm bringing you facts, I'm bringing you academia here.
You know why? You know why?
I've been talking to you for a while, man. Like,
because the people that say they're oppressed got some real nice shoes, got some real nice cars. Go live in a third world country. Go live in some shithole country, and there are shithole countries, brother. Go live in those fucking areas, and then talk to me about being oppressed, homeboy. This is not oppression.
And like contextualized conversation, that very nuanced conversation that we can have. But to think it can be covered in a couple minutes.
No, it never will. It never will. It never will. But it's a good conversation, brother.
You're right. I just want to. It's just kind of silly. You're kind of making like the paper straw argument. You're kind of saying, how could you complain about climate change when you're over there throwing trash on the ground? When 70 or 80% of the world's emissions are caused by 5 corporations, essentially. Like this idea that just because we participate in a society, like we're being some sort of hypocrites. Like it's just.
Listen, brother. I think we'll sit here and argue forever. I appreciate the call, and hopefully we'll talk soon, my man. All right.
I would love that.
You got it, brother. I appreciate it, man. See, those are great conversations right there, man. We don't agree. We can still talk about it, but we're not sitting here disrespecting one another. We're not sitting here saying this. No, he's bringing his facts and opinion. I'm bringing my facts and opinion, and that's the beauty of it, man. Let's see what's going on. Oh, no, where we at? Talk to me, brother. You're live with American Cholo.
Hey, Gil, that's the guy that just called. I want to point out that that's the exact logic that a lot of people have, that they speak on the people that live in the ghetto, but they never lived in the ghetto. And the guy that was talking about systematic racism,
yeah.
This guy doesn't know systematic racism. What college does not allow immigrants or colored people to join, or what bank does not allow you to build credit with them because you're yellow or green? That's systematic racism.
Yep.
We don't have that here.
Not anymore.
Everybody has the opportunity to come up here in America.
Yes, sir.
Those that don't want to is because they're lazy and they're finding excuses to be a victim. The way you built your company, you built that company with your sweat and your effort, and you invested in it, your time.
Yep.
And you're not saying, oh, the white man.
Yep.
The white man is the one that, he needs to give everybody 10% of his company because he's white and he's greedy and he's oppressing the Mexicans and the Native Americans and the blacks. It doesn't work that way. We're in America. Everybody here has the same opportunity. I even see it to the point where the poor get more help than middle class. The middle class right now are going to get taxed up the ass.
Yes.
And most of the people here that say that the system is racist, it's not. It's just the fact is, like you said, it's a money game. That's all it is. It's a money game, and the systematic racism that they're interpreting with the police is that the policing. This is what's going on with society. People don't see this.
Right.
Back then, they were trained on profiling, not racism, but profiling. Back then, in the 90s, whoever was bald with big pants meant they were out there messing around.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, we don't have that. You don't have that no more. There's people that'll kill you wearing skinny jeans and a purse now. So now the cops, they're confused. They don't know who's who. So now they have to be on their toes, and they have to protect themselves too. And back then, it was always the bald guys that were Mexican or the black dudes with the flannels. Now, you don't know who's who no more.
Yeah.
So how are these guys going to profile? It's not that they're being racism. And back then, you got to remember too, there wasn't that many white people that were out gangbanging. It was very rare. There was a few.
What it is people are getting soft, and the thing is this, and it's fine. They're getting a little more. I'm not sure what the word is for it, but they can't sit there and implement their way of thinking in 6 months. 3 months and think, all right, the rest of the world's going to think like that. Is this something that's going to take generations to implement if that's how they want to run the cops, if that's how they want to run the world? But the thing is, there is no utopia in this world, brother. These guys live in a world that think there's a utopia, and there's no damn utopia. We are in about as good as a utopia you're going to get, homie. People are going to get shot. People are going to get killed, especially people who are acting a fucking fool.
And back to the guy that just called right now. I'm not knocking on him or nothing. I respect everybody's opinion.
Right.
But that guy, he's the type of people that they've never lived that lifestyle. They live in a world that they think that the world is a fairy tale place.
Yes.
That you're gonna come over here. He thinks he could go to prison and take his politics and everybody's gonna respect him and he's for the people. It don't work that way. The world is not a nice place.
But this is.
And I speak on this because I lived the street life before. I'm a normal civilian now.
You know what? You know what I think it is though. At the end of the day. And that we need to try to get across each other. He means well. Just like I mean well, just like you mean well. We all mean well, and we're all trying to do something to help the system. But the thing is that the conversation gets lost a lot of times. And that's what I'm hopefully trying to do. Is I'm trying to get here where we're actually having these conversations without screaming one another, without, no, you're racist or this. No, he means well, just like, and most of those people out there protesting, they mean well, brother. They actually do. But they're letting their emotions get the best of them. So with that being said, brother, I'm going to have to cut you off. I appreciate the phone call.
All right, thanks for answering.
For sure, brother.
I'm kidding. All right, take care, brother.
All right, for sure, man. All right, let's see what we got. I'm gonna take another maybe 1 or 2 phone calls, and I gotta start enjoying my my weekend here, people. Let's see what we got. Talk to me, brother.
Hey, Gil.
Talk to me.
I just wanted to tell you about that guy with the systematic.
Yes.
We are the perfect example why it's not systematic.
Yeah.
When we run in the streets, we were getting harassed, we're getting pulled over, getting beat up, went through all the drama.
Yes.
Same thing that these guys.
Yes.
But when we decided to put ourselves out of that gang lifestyle, it ended.
Yeah,
I
pretty
don't get
much.
stopped no more.
Pretty
I don't get
much.
stopped no more.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
And if it was systematic, that wouldn't be able to happen.
Yes. Great point, Sonny.
You could run all the stuff that you want, Bob, but you know, we pulled ourselves out of it, right?
Yes,
We
sir.
pulled ourselves out of those
That's a
situations.
great point,
We don't
Sonny.
put ourselves-
That's a great point. Yes. And with that being said, Sonny, I'm gonna cut you off because I really don't like you. I just play the part for oh shit, they got me online.
Hey, I think I found your neck.
Yeah. Later, dirtbag. All right, guys. So I'm gonna end it with that one. What Sonny pretty much said is, when we were out there gang banging, we were out there acting a fool. Yeah, we were getting harassed by the cops. Yeah, we were getting beat down by the cops. But the minute we made that conscious decision to pull away from that gang lifestyle, guess what, man? We weren't getting harassed anymore. We weren't getting beat up anymore. Yeah, I've had contact with the cops here and there, but you know what? At the end of the day, that's the life, man. So if it was systematically, we would still be getting harassed. We would still be getting beat up. But it's pretty much the majority of people, and that's people, the people that are getting socked up and getting, it's people acting a fool. You wanna act a fool? You're gonna get treated like a fool. Remember that, people. You wanna act like a fool? You're gonna get treated like a fool. Whether that's with the homie on the block, whether that's with the cop, whether that's at work, wherever it is, you want to act like a fool, you're going to get treated like a fool. And that doesn't go across the board, so don't get onto your sensitive needs. So if you've been offended, if your heart hurts, if something's going wrong, just go outside and scream and say, fuck American Cholo. With that being said, man, you guys have a great Friday.